Hey there creep family, it's your girl Monica. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing you the 12th look in our 13 Days of Halloween series with a werewolf. I'm going to show you everything on how I made the prosthetic as well as applied it. So if you'd like to see how I create this look, then please keep on watching. Alright guys, so to start off we're going to be using our prosthetic. So before we do that, I'm going to show you how we made it. So using just some aluminum foil, I'm grabbing a little piece and folding it like this, hot dog style, so it's nice and sturdy. Then using a glue gun, I'm using this on both ends of it and creating the top of our snout here. So I'm just placing this on like the upper lip area of our face cast and then doing another exact same thing and doing it for the lower portion of the mouth. Then we're then taking a third folded up tin foil piece and using this to create the bridge of the nose for our snout, attaching it to the area in between where our eyeballs would be. Then using some masking tape, I'm using this to flesh out all those areas, so the entire top snout area as well as the bottom jaw here. Once we're happy with how that all looks, I'm then going in and taking some latex paste, which is just a combination of liquid latex and flour. And I'm using this to put it all around the areas we just created. Also making sure to create the little eye area on the one side where the face is going to be for the wolf. And then I'm also using my finger with some liquid latex on it to help smooth out a lot of these edges and just kind of create the overall shape that I want. Let that dry down completely, and then I'm taking some already made teeth using some polymorph plastic. I'm just going in and picking which ones I want to use and then hot gluing them to the areas inside the mouth where I'm going to want all these little fangs to sit. Once you got all your teeth, it should look something like this. Then I'm going in with a piece of cotton ball here mixed with liquid latex and using this to create the tip of the nose for our little werewolf here and just kind of shaping it into the shape that I want. I'm also going in and doing the exact same kind of process with the cotton balls to strengthen and broaden the brow bone on that side. And then my camera decided to stop recording and not show the part that I filmed where the skin is going to be tearing open, but again I just used some cotton balls and liquid latex to create this kind of fold here. So just go ahead and do that. Once everything has dried down completely, I'm then going in and starting to paint my prosthetic. So right now I'm just using a red cream paint to fill in the gum area. And then again, my camera decided to stop recording, but we painted the whole wolf side of the face brown with a water activated face paint. And then I'm going in with some black and just doing some detail work and making the tip of the nose black. And then also putting some red in that fold there where it kind of looks a little bloody and gross. And then I'm going in with some scab blood on a cotton swab and just putting this in the gums as well to kind of make it look a little grosser, more gory, and give it a little bit of a wet look. Overall, it should look something like this. So before we put our prosthetic on, I'm just going in and putting some black eyeshadow around that one eye to really just black it all out. Also doing the same thing to the area around my mouth. Once that's all dry and ready to go, I'm then putting some Prozade on the inside of my prosthetic here, placing it on my face. And for the third time, my camera decided to stop recording, but basically what I did is I just used some liquid latex and tissue paper to fill in that negative side on my cheek there. So there you go. While that's drying, I'm finishing off this portion of my face by just putting some foundation on that area, blending it into the rest of my skin. And then using a combination of red and brown water activated face paints on a stippling sponge and creating some texture on that fold area right there. I'm freshening up that red on the edge of the fold. And then now that this side is dry, I'm going in and blending that in with the rest of the face. So I'm going in with that brown face paint again and painting it in. And then going in with some dark eyeshadows, black and dark browns essentially, and just starting to define and further enhance and shadow areas on the face. And then using a white water activated face paint to create some highlights on some high points of the face. And then we're going back in with that scab blood and putting it inside this fold here to look really gross And then you can either take a red water activated face paint or just some fake blood. I'm just splattering this around that edge. Lastly, I'm creating some blood drippy effects down my neck here, as well as some more splatters. Give it a really nice gory feel because our face is literally splitting open. And then that's it, you guys. You are now a werewolf. I hope you enjoyed this one. It was a pretty fun one to do. I love the whole transformation kind of looking of somebody turning into a werewolf. So that was kind of the inspiration behind this. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please like it, subscribe if you haven't already, and become part of our creep family. We would love to have you here. Thank you guys so much. We have one more look left this season. I love you all. I'll catch you in the next video. Mwah.